y'all. Dekumon here, and welcome back to Final Fantasy XIV Endwalker. Yep, we're back. It feels weird after being, not playing this for the last couple weeks. Oh, it has been a thing. Anyway, last time we put Athena down and put an end to the Pandemonium raids. Oh, it was such a fun series of raids, it really was. And for today, well, we're gonna go back to something a little more lighthearted because we have 6.45, and that means a new set of Hildy quests. Just 2 as per usual, plus another Manderville weapon quest. All right, first up, by Agents Unknown. I've got to remember what this guy's voice was. I know he was really high-pitched and annoying. Dekumon! Eager to resume our investigations? I know I am. Do you recall that scrap of alien starship we recovered? Well, Inspector Brandyhill has employed his unsettling calculative capacity to extrapolate the damage to the greater hull, and he has concluded that the vessel would be incapable of flight without extensive repairs. A most likely scenario, then, is that some unknown agent made off with the starship wreckage, along with Poo-Poo's acquaintance. Unfortunately, I have a fair idea who that unknown agent might be. After all, there is a singularly shadowy cabal with a history of concealing extraterrestrial activity. He's gonna say the Charlians. Actually, let's over to Karma first. The Inspector and the others are staying in a dwelling there. I'd rather not have to explain myself twice. They're staying in Karma, huh? Good on them. Aw, Poo-Poo's taking a nap. Poor guy looks utterly tuckered out. 'Tis horrible misfortune, Dekumon. Calamitous even. Poor Master Poo-Poo has fallen gravely ill. What? From what? Does the air not agree with him? Did he eat the spicy food?
He's so bluish green. More so, I mean.
Could he have caught a cold? I suppose it was quite chilly up there in Garlemald.
Poo-Poo is an alien. Who knows what extraterrestrial diseases might be ravaging his body? Or ours, for that matter.
Not you know.
Natural delights are the best medicine for whatever ails you, as the Inspector himself can attest.
Good God, Snash, you'll blow our host domicile to pieces. Put those away.
Oh, fine. Nobody lets me blow anything up anymore.
If I may, when I was cloned from the Inspector, certain gaps in my knowledge were patched with supplementary data from the Starship's archives. This information included an encyclopedic understanding of Master Poo-Poo's physiology, which should be sufficient for me to diagnose his condition.
A Xenoman hybrid mind. That explains the impossible calculations.
Speaking of, I love this little bit. There we go. I have it. Master Poo-Poo was afflicted by a terrible case of the common cold.
Oh, gods grant me strength.
As a visitor to Aetheris, Master Poo-Poo has no prior exposure to our maladies. He is thus particularly susceptible to infection and more likely to experience severe symptoms. Ha! 'Tis just as I surmised! We must put aside the case until we have nursed our stricken companion back to health.
But even if it is a common cold, isn't there a risk that our medicines do him more harm than good?
They almost certainly would. Based on the results of my analysis, however, I believe I can synthesize an effective remedy. We need but gather the ingredients. Well, handy dandy, my man. Then ingredients you shall have. So, what are we gathering exactly? Most of what we require can be drawn from Master Poo-Poo's collected samples. Otherwise, there are only 2 which we lack. The first of these is the liver of a giant tortoise. A suitable organ can be extracted from one of the Kapchaka which wander Saltwind's welcome. The slaughtering of a monstrous opponent! That sounds like a job for Dekumon! Yep, it does. Shouldn't be a problem. And what are you going after, Hildy?
The other material in question is a rare fungus known as damp shroom, which I am hoping can be found among the Great Work's extensive stock of alchemical reagents.
Very well. Nashu, Deli, and I will scour the alchemist's shelves. Meanwhile, I would ask that you remain here and keep an eye on our ailing patient.
Inspector Brandyhild, you're such an expert on all things Stavnir. Oh, I wouldn't say expert. Simple conclusions from simple observations, nothing more. As I said, I am hoping the alchemists have the damp shroom we need, but it really is quite rare. Once you have the tortoise liver, would you be so kind as to assist the others in procuring the fungus?
Then let us not prolong Master Poo-Poo's suffering a moment longer! Yep.
Why is it always something new with these guys? It seems we have a job to do. Further discussion of the abductions will have to wait.
Gotta get Poo-Poo over his cold. Ah, there we are. Should be a relatively simple little task. I just have to wreck me a turtle. You know, assuming I'm on the correct turtle, of course. There we go. Problem solved. Alright, now to the great work. This is not where I expected you three to be. I expected you to be talking to the alchemist. The frickin' stalker is still following Nashu. My goodness. Dekumon, I had every confidence you would bring us a suitable liver. Alas, the dank shroom yet eludes us.
The alchemist said the fungus has few applications, so they don't really bother to stock it most of the time.
Then I must put my keen inspector sense to work. Stand back while I attune myself with the essence of the dank.
Damp. The word is damp shroom, and you'll forgive me if I have no faith in your abilities.
Abilities? Why didn't I think of that? 'Tis close, my friends, and getting closer and closer even as we speak.
I hear you folk are in the market for damp shrooms. I might have some to sell if you're interested.
But how? We certainly are, my fine fellow.
Right then, if you'll give me a moment to retrieve the goods, we can finalize our transcription up on the perfumed rise.
This is a trap. This is 100% a trap.
Was it genuine clairvoyance or sheer coincidence? I'm not quite sure anymore. Though in all fairness, when it comes to Inspector Hildebrand, preternatural perception is one of his least baffling talents. In any case, we should hurry to the rise and take this man up on his timely offer.
Should we though? Should we though? Oh, I thought that was actually part of the I thought the blimp was part of the scenery. No, it's somebody on mount. That would have been a good call, though. Yeah, where's our little merchant at? Like I said, I suspect this be a trap.
Ah, you're here. Good, good. And here's the damp shroom, as promised. Not that will do you any good when you're dead.
What did you say? Oh, glad we offer your assistance. Wait. You're supposed to put that in my hand, you know.
Aha, not so fast. There is still the matter of payment.
Oh, of course, of course. And how much do we owe you, my good man?
Considering the extreme rarity of the fungus in question, I couldn't let it go for less than 1 million gil.
That's a little excessive, my man.
1 million gil for one measly mealshroom? That's outright robbery. A bargain, I counter. You would pay tenfold my price in the markets. I thought to do you a kindness the night of your urgent need, but I am more than willing to find another buyer if you wish to spit upon my generosity.
Nashu, how fare we for coin?
Oh, we're plumb out, Inspector.
Oh, poo. Ah, then this is a prickly pickle. Where are we to obtain sufficient funds at such short notice? Oh dear. He's about to bum 1,000,000 gil off me, are you kidding? 1,000,000 was it? I have an orchestral roll collecting problem. Gotta buy them all. Spent the last of my savings on Return to Oblivion. No. I really do enjoy collecting the orchestrion rolls. If that's the way of it, then I shall beg father for the necessary amount. Saving Master Poo-Poo's life is worth every gil. Give that man nothing. Hello? Oh, it's one of the soldiers. We have you now, deceitful scum. Your swindling days are over. Razatan City Guard, at your service. We'd received reports of this man's questionable activities and have been keeping a close eye on him ever since. Damp Shroom is a rare find in the bazaar, to be sure, but only because there's no real demand for it. The price this charlatan quoted you was, quite frankly, ludicrous. But thanks to your ignorance and poor judge of character, you've been able to catch him in the act. As a token of our gratitude, you are welcome to keep the fungus. Assuming you still want it, of course. Yes, very much so. That is very magnanimous of you. Well, hey, I'm not out 1,000,000 gil at least. And neither is Godbert.
You think I enjoy tricking fools out of their coin? If that bastard hadn't declared my job redundant, I wouldn't have needed to stoop so low.
Redundant? Interesting. He blames a rising star among the merchant prices for his woes. Van Hoody, I believe his name was, purchased the trading consortium where the man was working, which led to a restructuring of the hierarchy, put a lot of people out of work. Van Hoody. I know that name. Something about an acquisitions deal gone sour. Father was willing to sell him a slice of his Hanish enterprise, I think, but balked when the man offered to buy our family businesses in its entirety. Damn. Truly, there is no telling how deep the coffers of this Van Hoody are, nor do any know the secret of how he amassed such kingly wealth so damnably fast. There are whispers, though, that he solved alchemy's oldest and most legendary of problems, the transmutation of base metal into gold. Dang, that would be really handy. Unlikely to say the least, but whatever the source of Van Hoody's riches, he shows no reluctance in spending them. He's bought a historic temple to serve as his home, and commissioned a private airship among other extravagant expenditures. Nice for some, eh? Oof. You know, what we say is, we always dream of winning the lottery. Can't even win the freaking cactpot here in Final Fantasy XIV. I have no luck at winning the lottery.
Oh, cool. That swindling case had barely started before you solved it, Inspector.
Hole in the day's work, my dear Nashu. I believe our business upon this scented hill is concluded. Let us hurry the ingredients back to Inspector Brandyhill, shall we? Oh, we shall. I was so expecting, him. I was expecting him.
I may have mollified his lordship with the secrets of divine manifestation, but the stench of failure yet clings to me. I must redeem myself in his eyes by crushing my most hated foe. Onward, minion. Carry me home.
He's still here. This little bugger's everywhere. You can't even see her through the window, buddy. What are you thinking? Inspector Hildebrand tells me you have the liver to go along with his damp shroom. Hopefully it's still good after all that. Also, we have a lot of bodies here. I mean, this is the most recent content, so it's not too surprising. A fine specimen, thank you. I will be mixing the ingredients in the starship, so let us convey Master Poo-Poo outside that we may administer his medicine as soon as it is ready. Aww, poor little Poo-Poo. It's daylight all of a sudden, which means this is about to get hilarious. This should be sufficiently remote. I'll have the craft come to us and we can commence the treatment. And here it comes. Good brakes. Going up. Stupid little thing is still around. Oh, there was a nod. Trying to sneak one in when I'm not paying attention. Ah, he looks so much better now. Better now, buddy?
Oh, I feel so much better. I cannot thank you all enough.
Good. Master Poo-Poo recovered his strength in mere moments. Twould seem his powers of recuperation are just as advanced as his technology. The stalkers. Dude, you're not even trying anymore.
I came here from another world. A stranger you've no cause to trust. And yet you've treated me so kindly. The people of this star are so very welcoming. It'll be so much easier to conquer you.
You are a dear friend now, Master Poo-Poo. Tis our pleasure to help. Wait, what was that about conquering?
Oh, nothing.
And another nod sneaking in. And it's Luigi!
And it will be my pleasure to harm.
What are you planning now, buddy? You're just ahead. What are you gonna do? Oh, he's got his nose beam still. Quick, passage of arms! Or... Dude, you don't have time for the pose and the T. You've got to do something immediately! I've got it. Dodge! Rock! Wow, he was fast.
I'll not fall for the same trick twice.
Uh-oh, that rock's not gonna hold! Brandy Hild! Someone catch him! He can't even faceplant correctly. Now what? Oh no. Oh, is he gonna try the same? Dude, there's nothing in that skull. It is empty. Yep. He's gonna try the pose and fall back on his ass. Exactly. Grab the Dobbin! Grab the Dobbin! We're actually being saved by Hildibrand. He thinks he's Wonder Woman now. Oh, nope, just gonna take it right on the face. Just dribbling the top. Throw it, Nashu, throw it. Dead.
Impudent worms, taste my full power.
Come on, Nashu, throw that three-pointer. Oh, our aim needs work apparently. A little mental training montage. It's up. And it's going to be close down to the wire. Oh, she might actually get that in. Bonk. No! Off the rim. Oh. Hey? Godbert? Nope, me with the dunk. I love this Silva. Oh God, it tastes horrible. And it still just survives. Not again! I can't even. He's not even trying. I'm sorry. This quest always gives me such the giggles. This quest lines are so stupid. I love it. And the minion just walks off. And once again, Hildy needs a new change of clothes.
You took the full force of that destructive beam, yet there you stand. Somewhat singed, but apparently unharmed. I've pondered and puzzled over this inexplicable fortitude of yours, and feel compelled to ask, are you an alien? Are you...
I'm sorry. I stopped saying everything I'm saying. Fine jest, but I assure you I'm without a doubt an Ultan-born Manderville of terrestrial Huron stock. Just a little sturdier than most.
Oh, he's Hildebrand, Agent of Inquiry and Inspector Extraordinaire. What more do you need to know? Oh, God, where to even begin? Ah, but never mind. We have more pressing matters.
Such as locating Master Poo-Poo's missing comrade. This time reopened the case of the silent correspondent.
Yes, exactly. And I have a firm theory as to who it was that took the wreckage and its erstwhile pilot. The Shardians!
I knew it. I even called it earlier.
I'm all but certain they've allied with insidious extraterrestrials, which means they'll be under our doors to remove any evidence of alien activity. I'll wager we'll find what we're looking for in Old Shardian. We need only infiltrate their operations and expose this nefarious conspiracy.
Oh boy. The Sharlians can't be bothered to formally ally with foreign nations, much less aliens. And the Loperts don't count. Trust me, they'd sooner flee the star than attempt to subjugate it. Yeah. I like this one. They're too bloody distracted with their books, man. While Master Delian's theory does lack supporting facts, we have no other promising leads to pursue at present. Moreover, I understand the Sharlian sets the standard for monitoring astronomical and astrological phenomena. Mayhaps their experts have been tracking extraterrestrial movements. See, that's actually a good idea. I've spoken out of turn. Please forgive my presumptuousness. Oh, you're fine, buddy. Nay, my friend, I too sense our path points to the Isle of Archons. Pack your bags, everyone. We leave for Sharlian immediately. Yep. First a tailor for Hildy here, because clearly we need one. Ah, there we are. I was wondering where our end point was. Yeah, it's not too bad. Alright, on to the second quest for today. Not from around here. Oh dear. Ooh, there's a present. A Sharlian awaits. We need only charter a suitable sea vessel. Of course, but does not the city lie many days' sail to the north? Is there no swifter means of reaching our destination? I could literally just aetherite my way there. So this experimental aetherite will allow us to teleport thither, even absent attunement? Splendid! Then we shall avail ourselves of this technological marvel forthwith. Oh no. Oh no. I already see where this is gonna go. Hildy's gonna be puking his guts out in a minute. Huh. I'm actually a little disappointed. Oh, no, Delian's definitely under the weather here. Oh, God save me. Everyone else is fine, of course. So, this is the city of learning. A sophisticated gentleman should feel right at home here.
How you will not sick to your stomach, Snook? Experimental heat make travel exponentially more fun. Sometimes I feel as though I'm the only normal person in this group of eccentrics.
Yeah, pretty much.
But this is not the time to succumb to nausea. Not here, in the belly of the beast. Rumor has it that the Shadi and secret agents travel the star in search of specimens, which they collect and bring home in service to a confidential research project. Said project is conducted in a huge underground military facility. If we have to find answers, then that's where we'll need to look.
Military? Secret agents? What, you mean the Gleaners? It's Labyrinthos, it's not military, man, jeez. I've been there. It's basically an arc. I say, this Labyrinthos does sound promising. I say we head down there and make inquiries as to the whereabouts of our missing alien friend. We somebody take a lift from the Hall of Artifice, yes? And let us be on our way. You need clearance first. Clearance? He doesn't need clearance, does he? Pooh. Ah, so you guys couldn't get in, huh? These must be the lifts in question. Yeah, sorry, they're with me. I apologize.
Do you wish to descend into Labyrinthos, sir?
Mm-hmm.
My apologies, but each of your companions must also secure the proper permissions before we can allow them entrance.
If it is assurances you need, then surely a single glance is all you require to judge us trustworthy. Yeah, I wouldn't let this bunch of bozos in either.
I could certainly make some judgments, but that is neither here nor there. Admission to Labyrinthos is subject to forum policy.
Mm-hmm.
You're the ones who should be judged. I know you're hiding aliens in xenotechnology in that underground base of yours. Admit it. Xenotechnology? I sincerely have no idea what you're talking about.
Oh, yet again do our paths cross in most serendipitous fashion. Daddy? Hey, Godbert. Figured it was you. Father, what business brings you to Sharlayan? I am in search of a certain object, one crucial to the continued refinement of the Manderville weaponry. My investigations lead me to believe it is to be found here in Labyrinthos. And as you also seem to have business down below? This is my son and his bosom companions. If I vouch for their character, will you kindly allow them to board the lift?
Ah, Master Goldbert Manderville. The forum sent word of your impending arrival.
Mm-hmm.
As a member of the Syndicate, your ambassadorial status affords you an entourage of up to 5 members. Pray consider their permissions arranged.
And I pretty much already get, free passage to and from being the Warrior of Light. I know not your current mission, but for the time being, I suggest you accompany me to the Archeon.
Good idea.
Oh god, the Stalker. The Stalker's not getting through. Nope. Nope, we're over the limit. There we are. Seriously, Hildy, we gotta get you some new clothes, man. From what Father tells me, this storage facility is replete with samples and specimens collected from every land on Atheris. If anyone has information concerning visiting aliens and crashed starships, it will be these studious folks. Mm-hmm. And probably nothing.
A shiny silver saucer. I'm sorry, but we have no record of any such object in our archives, either whole or in part.
No surprise there.
Oh, so you would have us believe? But the purpose of this complex, this military fortress, is plain. You cannot deny that you're conducting secret research on alien starships. We are not conducting secret research on alien starships. Yes, we did build a starfaring vessel in Tholmazine, but it was neither for military purposes nor of extraterrestrial origin. Disguising your foul lies with a sprinkling of the truth, are we? Fine, I'll dig up the facts myself, and then everyone will hear what you're really up to. While I cannot assist you with your missing craft, I do recall seeing an individual of like appearance to your companion here.
What? You do? And where was this, pray tell?
At Mariol Agronomics in the medial circuit. The lift at the back of the building will take you down there.
Well, Many thanks, my good man. There's Poo-Poo's little friend is here? Well, it seems you found yourselves a solid lead. I have my own search to attend to, so I shall bid you good hunting and good day. You know, until I show up again and throw my son into a mountain, or something. Maybe the artificial sun, just for a change of pace. Another round of in-depth inquiries by the agent of inquiry and friends is in order. To Mariel Ergonomics we go! I am honestly surprised Poo-Poo's friend is here. In all likelihood, what we're probably chasing is one of those mandragoras.
Your description would lead me to believe you're looking for one of the mandragoras hereabout. But if, as you say, it's something else you're after, then I'm not sure if I could be of much help. I've only just started working here, so you may have more luck asking the older hands.
See? Like I said, the mandragoras, that's probably what they're gonna point us towards. Ah, you must be talking about one of those new mandragora strains. We whipped up a batch of bright blue stray onions, but I'm afraid they started to rot almost immediately. Not a mantra, you say? Well, the only other bluish things I can think of around here are the grapes. Look how luscious this crop turned out. Ah, yes, the grapes. Still a little on the blocky side, but nowhere near as bad as they once were. Pour one out for the old grapes.
Yes, the little blue man. Saw him with my own 2 eyes, I did, and it was no mandragora. A gleaner in the company of an outside visitor passed through a little while back. Nothing too unusual there, only this friend you described was scuttling along with them. I know not what purpose brought them to the farm, but whatever it was, they didn't tarry here long.
Interesting.
Very interesting indeed.
So, it may not be a mandragora after all. Wonderful! That corroborates the information I but moments ago skillfully squirreled after this farmer. She claims to be an acquaintance of the gleaner in question, in fact, and will bring him to talk to us shortly. Is it Aaronvel? Please let it be Aaronvel. Let's round up the others. We should all be present to hear what revelations this professional collector has to share. Nope, not Aaronvel.
You're the folk asking about the little blue man, yes? Oh, and you brought someone who's practically identical. You must be the same species, surely. My friend was really here then? Oh, they certainly were. If you've a moment or 3, I'll tell you the whole tale. To begin at the beginning, I was in Thavner on a procurement mission when I crossed paths with an apothecary and his unusual companion. As I mentioned, the companion was almost your twin in appearance, and the wagon they rode upon bore a damaged vessel, the likes of which I'd never seen before.
Aha!
Could it be?
As a collector by trade, I have a certain weakness for oddities. Thus did I hail the apothecary to inquire after his company and his cargo. The man was only too happy to share this story. He had, it seemed, quite recklessly plunged into the war-torn lands of Garlemald to sell his wares, reasoning that where there was conflict, there would be a need for medicinal goods. The state of affairs was rather more volatile than he anticipated, however, and he was soon forced to abandon his venture. And so the apothecary began his long trek home, only shortly thereafter to discover a strange silvery ship, and its shaken pilot crash-landed in a snowfield. Aha!
It cannot be a coincidence!
No, it certainly cannot. The story continues. After extricating the battered vessel and its occupant from the snow, he brought them home to Ratatan. His guest wished to make repairs to the craft, yet even amongst the wonders of the bazaar, they struggled to find suitable parts. Hearing this, I suggested they bring the wreckage itself to Labyrinthos, and after they agreed to the idea, I escorted them here myself. Alas, even the Thaumasine engineers who worked on the Ark were stymied by the exotic ship, finding its technology impossible to comprehend, let alone replicate. The little boo fellow eventually resorted to drafting schematics. While the engineers followed these step-by-step to craft the essential bits and bulbs, the apothecary and his companion were waiting here at Mariel.
And then, what happened?
Well, once our industrious visitor had what they needed, they repaired the vessel in a twinkling. The pair then departed almost immediately, and I've seen neither hide nor hair of them since. I'm told the apothecary paid a handsome sum for the engineer's services, but being typical Charlians, I wager they would have happily forfeited the coin for a chance to pore over every swell imb of that ship. Paid a handsome sum, eh? I wonder if it's the guy we were talking about earlier. Now, I'm no scientist,
but I'm beginning to think such an incredible vessel must have been some kind of starfaring craft. And that little blue man, well, he must have been an alien from another world. Oh, so I'd like to believe. I'm an avid reader of the Thabnerian Truth, you see, and love to entertain these idle flights of fancy.
Of course he is.
Ah, but I've rabbled on too long. There are errands to attend to, and I really must take my leave. Good fortune to you.
Of course he reads the newspaper.
Can it be true? I have readership in Shardian. Someone actually reads my paper. Perhaps I've misjudged these people.
'Twould seem your comrade is hailed and hearty, Master Poo-Poo, and in the company of a Hannish alchemist of undisclosed description.
Yes, this is wonderful news. I am grateful indeed that we made the journey.
I have a feeling this case will soon draw to a close. Come, let us return to Ratt's Horn and continue the search.
Is that really going to be the end of this quest already? Or is there going to be more?
Alright, what next? To summarize our findings, we now know Master Poo-Poo's friend is safe and in the company of a Hannish gentleman, and possibly here on this very isle. Oh, that does sound promising. Daddy, dearest? Father, you've returned to the city? I trust this means your own investigation was successful. That it was, although laying hands on the object of my desire has been a long and frustrating ordeal to say the least. Much painstaking research revealed to me the existence of a hereditary Manderville relic, yet in which slumbers the secrets of weapon augmentation. Yet though I turned our ancestral home upside down, I failed to unearth the artifact in question. The reason for its absence became clear when I chanced upon the journal of one of our forefathers. He wrote of a visiting scholar's keen interest in the relic, and how he thus surrendered it into Sharlayan's safekeeping for study. The trail led me to Labyrinthos. As it turns out, the Sharlayans never did find time to conduct their analysis. The custodian and I found the curio tucked away in a dusty corner of the Archeon, still awaiting processing after all these years. The hell is that? And here it is, an oddity every bit as perplexing as Godbrand's cipher-bound manual. How are we to liberate its hidden wisdom? Kinda looks like a projector. Is Poo-Poo gonna know what it is?
Oh, I can help you with that. These devices were made by the Mandervillians, a star-fighting race with whom we once traded.
The Mandervillians is a star. You're kidding me. Starfaring? Mandervillians?
Yes, a highly evolved species with a mastery of advanced technologies. Our peoples shared ideas and inventions, so I am quite familiar with your family's relic. If you show us, I can have the device project whatever images were stored upon it. A darkened room would afford us the clearest view, however.
Then let us retire to our rooms and dim the lanterns. We must behold these secrets in optimal conditions. Mandervillians, a starfaring race? I think Godbird's head just exploded. Mandervillians. A coincidental naming, or is there some deeper connection? It would explain several things. Oh wow, we just jumped straight here.
Everyone, comfortable. Let's see what the device has for us.
It really is a ye olde projector. It even sounds like one. Come on, give me something here to go off of. Oh my god. What the hell? I am Godbrand, wanderer of stars and weaponsmith extraordinaire. First Lord of House Manderville. Wait, this is the Godbrand, our founding father? I record this message that my descendants may know the truth of their cosmic origins. The tale is long, but I bid you watch until the very end. Oh my goodness. Heirs of mine, I am not a man born of this star, or even a man at all. I am of the Mandervillians, a race which hails from the far side of the great expanse. Oh my god, there's so many faces to choose from. What in the... Is that Catastrophe? Mandervillians are parasitic symbiotes. We can only survive by bonding with other life forms. Like the Dobbin? Once our essence has taken root, we supplant the host's mind and strengthen its physical structures, imbuing our own new form with a steel-like resilience.
I knew there was something alien about that impossible imperviousness of yours.
Then, through the conjoining of compatible host bodies, we produce offspring which harbor the next generation of Mandervillians. The symbiotic variant eventually takes to the stars in search of potential new vessels, adapting and multiplying. So it was that our race proliferated and spread throughout the cosmos. Until tragically, our flourishing civilization was brought to an abrupt end. Oh. Medion? Yep. Every planet upon which we Mandervillians resided was visited by an inexplicable calamity. Our societies were brought to ruin by life forms suddenly twisted into horrific nightmares. Wow. Even now. The final days. That sounds rather familiar. So even stars far removed in time and space were ravaged by the final days. Yeah, Meteon was really thorough. Sad to say. Desperate to avoid the same fate, a comrade and I boarded a ship and fled upwards into the starry night. And landed here on Atheris. Barely. We flew and flew until we found a planet, your planet, untouched by the phenomenon. But the rigors of the journey had so damaged our craft that we were forced to make an uncontrolled descent. I alone crawled from the wreckage, badly injured and near death. But even as I resigned myself to perishing on this unfamiliar world, I was found by a man who came looking for the falling star. Then I ate his brains! As a rule, Mandervillians do not take intelligent life forms for hosts. After hearing my story, however, this sympathetic gentleman offered to become my vessel of his own accord. Wow. He was himself afflicted by an incurable malady, and with little time left to live, seemed content to know that his ailing body could provide safe haven for another. Aww. And thus were the Mandervilles born. With his blessing, I set about transferring my essence. The man's form was revitalized and purged of its fatal frailty, yet the mind which dwelt within was now my own. I went on to build a new home for myself here, making use of my people's technology to ply the blacksmith trade. I wed a local lass, and together we had a child. And he was a Manderville too! Although not pure Mandervillian, our offspring exhibits the same enhanced physiology. A boon I suspect shall be passed down for generations through the bloodline of House Manderville. Aww. My dear descendants, the folk of this star are most fragile. Yet as the first man I encountered did demonstrate, they are nevertheless capable of surpassing love and generosity. Also say hello to my wife and child. As the last of the Mandervillians, I have but one request to make of you. Pray implore your superlative attributes and my armory of Manderville armaments for the benefit of these wonderful people whom I hold in the highest regard. so that's why the Manderville stuff is so powerful. It's alien! The earliest recording of the Manderville Mambo. Well, that's not the Mambo, it's just the Manderville. Well, well, well. What an astounding development. What is that sound? Kai, Hildebrand Hildior Maximilian Manderville shall heed the passionate plea of my illustrious forebearer. No case is too big, nor too small, should it be in service to my fellow man. And I'm off!
He learns he's descended from an extraterrestrial being, and it's still just business as usual with him. But, wait a minute. Then why is Lady Juliet so monstrously strong? Is she a descendant of aliens too?
My goodness. Well, well, this is most unexpected. Never did it cross my mind that our esteemed ancestor might hail from beyond the heavens. Or did I? But I do wonder if that self-same blood still runs thick in our veins. The family tree I glanced over some years ago suggests that... but it isn't wonderful. Yeah. My present purpose remains unchanged. I will bring our Manderville weaponry to the peak of perfection for Godbrand and for the good of our star. And for the good of me, because I need it. Before I forget, I have a gift for you, Dekumon. Pray await me at the Aetherite Plaza and I shall bring it to you forthwith. Gift? Okay. I'm curious. It didn't really seem to have any secrets of the Manderville weapons on it, though. Well, that was entertaining.
Some truths can shatter the foundations of our beliefs when brought to light, but I have to say, this wasn't one of them. I knew he was an alien! The most staggering discovery was that I have devoted readers in Sharlayan. Those who peruse my publication are allies against the ever-expanding webs of lies and deception, without exception. I have misjudged the Sharlayan people. They are not collaborators or the architects of conspiracy. They are but seekers of knowledge, unafraid to plumb the depths of the unknown.
Finally. Alright, who are you gonna point the finger at now, then?
That Master Poo-Poo, though. That one still has ulterior motives. I'd bet my life on it. Stand ready, for we shall have need of your strength when he shows his true colors.
Yeah, that's true. There is one more set of quests for this. I hope you've not been waiting long. No, I just got here, Godbert. This is the gift I mentioned. I made my own poo-poo! Master Poo-Poo's earnest quest inspired me to indulge in a sort of clockwork craftsmanship between weaponsmithing sessions. I thought it only fitting that you be the one to care for this diminutive simulacrum. Consider it a memento of your adventures together. Oh, he's adorable. I want him. Come here, little poo-poo. And as for our Manderville weaponry project, I believe my ancestors' artifact has unlocked the door to the next stage of improvements. Should you find time to offer your assistance, announce yourself to Master Geralt, and I shall endeavor to join you with utmost celerity. Until then, my dear Dekumon. Yeah, I'll be over there shortly. You know, as soon as I claim myself a poo-poo out of my inventory. Meanwhile, elsewhere in Thavner. Is this our scammer? Or is this just another minion? No, it's the minion. Oh. What is going on over here? Poo-Poo's friend's a little overworking the cloning machine here, huh? Oh, that must be the merchant, and that's why he's so damned rich. Yep. Lord Van Hoody, I come with ill tidings. Professor Lugi sent an ambush for his nemesis, but was once more defeated. His current whereabouts are unclear. That's what his secret is. He's selling clones of things. That blithering dote. What's he cloning, though? Is he making copies of himself? It looks like it. Yeah, it really does. Mm-hmm. Little doughy-eyed there, buddy.
No matter. Preparations are well underway. The manifestation will proceed as planned.
Huh. Alright. We got us an evil mastermind making clones of himself. And Poo-Poo's friend being properly held hostage here. Either that or just being completely unwitting and unknowing here. Oh my god, he's got an army. Ah, running through Thavnair now, huh? Here we go again. Extraterrestrial calamity! Cosmically altered physiology. A gentleman's man, the first of their clan, an ancestor of quality, a Goldbrand Manderville. And truth can be stranger than the tallest tale. See you, Inspector! Well, while I wait for Geralt to get his butt loaded in, I might as well crack my minion Wind Up Poo-Poo. Will bleed you dry of elixirs if you aren't careful. Ah, yes. Good old Final Fantasy VIII reference. Alright, Geralt. What's the next step? Yes, I am a paladin. I'm good. A Spirited Reforging. Alright, Geralt. Time for the next stage in Manderville evolution. No, it's you. Yeah, it's me. I suppose that bespectacled fob did mention he's made some kind of breakthrough and needs to round up the usual suspects. I shall inform his lordship of your arrival. Would you please just put on some pants first? Yeah, must be an alien thing. Dekumon, welcome, welcome. I do hope you're prepared for another spot of modest labor, for I have plucked a new weaponsmithing secret from the depths of my family's extraordinary heirloom. As for why Goldbrand abandoned his cipher journals, 'twould seem his desire for greater security afforded by the relic's recording apparatus. That he so feared this knowledge falling into wicked hands bespeaks the destructive potential of what we seek to recreate. Now, speaking of which, this stage of augmentation will require a fundamental alteration to the weaponry's design. Goldbrand understood that individual wielders have different needs and preferences, and thus conceived of a method to modify each armament's base qualities. Essential to that process is a new type of oil known as Maximil Manderville. By subtly adjusting the precise ratio of ingredients for this coating, we can influence the paths of ethereal conductivity as we see fit. More bloody oil. The oil's chief ingredient is, once again, derived from a meteorite, specifically an aconandrite with amplifying properties. So many out-of-this-world materials, but it's unsurprising now that we know the alien origin of Goldbrand's weaponsmithing techniques. Oh yeah, you weren't here for this, were you, Geralt? What, alien origin, you say? Little wonder I wasn't familiar with them. Or why they're so damn weird. It's become customary. I should prepare the bulk of the necessary resources, whilst you procure a supply of aconandrite. Oh, aye, just a lovely bloody custom, that is. And by all means, I reckon you could buy a mountain of them space rocks as well. And I would gladly do so, except the merchant in question will accept not less than a specific type of tombstone in trade. As much as it pains me to impose upon Dekumon further, he is the best equipped to handle that onerous task. Don't worry, I'm setting on a nice stockpile. These improvements call for a drastic reforging, and it is your expertise that shall see us succeed or fail as well, Master Geralt. Fine. I'll shut my gob and do as we told. Correct me if I'm wrong, but I'm getting the distinct impression you've lost interest in this project. What, you bloody think? I've been sitting here for 3 blasted weeks not being able to do anything, waiting for the patch to drop. Look, I took this job to pay off my drinking debts. Now that I'm man aside, I got no desire to keep working for an underdressed, overpimped, pretentious ass. I see. Admittedly, even from the beginning, your distaste for me was rather poorly concealed. And I fear such festering antagonism will adversely affect our smithing endeavors. Yes, let us resolve our differences over a flagon of fine spirits, or several as circumstances dictate. All at my expense, of course. What, drink? Free liquor it is it? Then you'd best be bringing your biggest purse. I'll drink you under the table. Dekumon, you must join us. If you would be so kind as to secure a table at the Mayon, I shall be along in short order. Oh dear. Am I gonna have me a drinking contest with Godbert and Geralt? Oof. I don't think there's enough drink in the Mayon for either of these two. The hammering continues. Alright, I got us a nice empty table. Oh, a splendid night for spirituous beverages. Jeez. Yeah, you sure about this then, are you? I've a mighty thirst. It'll not be slacked by that cheap stuff. What of you, Dekumon? Will you be following Master Geralt's fine example? Bring on the high-class brews. Might have one or two. No liquor for me, thanks. No, I have a feeling you two are gonna need all they got in house, so I'll pass. I don't like drinking anyway. Very well. Then we shall order you a tasty alternative. I have a feeling we're about to recreate the Beelzebub scene from the last Hell of a Boss.
Your beverages, Lord Godbert. Enjoy.
To your health, my friends. Jeez. I'm just gonna chug it all off screen, huh? Don't worry, I'll enjoy my whatever this is. Right. No point beating around the bush. I've hated your guts for a good long while now. Huh. So even my insides offend you? And why might that be? Because I keep seeing them. Because for a proper artisan, devotion to your craft ought to be your #1 priority. But you're off founded a consortium, a building some fool's playground for fleecing your masses. You're a bloody merchant is what you are. You believe my devotion is insufficient then? Yet our works require not only the sweat of our brow, but capital to cover expenses, no? Thus, does not a steady revenue facilitate the creative process? In that respect, my business ventures have allowed me to indulge in goldsmithing projects I could never have otherwise afforded. Is it not true that you craft kettles as a means to repay loans or simply make ends meet? Would not a substantial source of wealth spare you such tedious drudgery and empower you to pursue your heart's desire? Yeah, I hate it when he's right. Booze! We're gonna need more booze over here. Lots of it. The sad part is I'm pretty sure his heart's desire is just to get drunk off his ass all day. Oh my goodness. What really soured me was when you set your ass on the syndicate. How can you craft all worthwhile with your head buried in political shite? You may be surprised. My participation in Uldar's governance opened my eyes to a different world, which in turn provided great inspiration for several original pieces. You can keep your bloody erection. I want nothing to do with pursuing real makers of your ilk. Oh dear. Holy crap, how much have you two had to drink? Reasonable arguments. Well, Sarge, you got a clever like for puff first like me. How's she going? Yes, we're close any road. We are more alike than you realize, Master Geralt, especially when it comes to the simplicity of our attire. Fuck. Please stop, cut him off. Oh my goodness. Yeah, it's all clear now. You're the master craftsman. Ugh. Yeah, I'm a solid failure. Oh, oh my. He's drunk. Oh no. No! What?
Rowena, where'd you? How'd you? Oh God, get away from me, woman. Ah, bugger it. I'm a sorry excuse for a Smitty, and that's all that matters.
He seemed to be mistaking you for someone else. Perhaps you could offer him a kind word. Oh goodness. Geralt, your craftsmanship is flawless. Geralt, you're a sniveling, distracted profession. I mean, this is what Rowena would say. Why snap him out of this?
Yeah, you always give it to me straight. Yeah, I appreciate that.
And it works perfectly.
Right. I'm done waiting to be cops. I'll fix up them weapons in the hells with the money. I'll do it for my own damn sense of pride. I had to get drunk off my ass like this every day of the week.
My man's gonna get an SUI, stumbling under the influence here. Is he? He's not gonna make it back in one piece. 'Twould seem Master Geralt has overcome his aversion to our partnership. Splendid! Although I never would have guessed carrot juice could be so intoxicating. Carrot juice? You're kidding me! I was concerned for our Goldsmith's health, you see, and had McKeel switched his spirits to something less potent several rounds ago. The Mahine's liquors are sublime, but too much can wreak havoc on a man's constitution. Not me, though. I got all the hard stuff. Carrot juice. Well, they do make vodka out of potatoes, I think, so... There was a time when I too devoted every waking moment to my craft. But alas, running a mercantile empire comes with its own responsibilities. Monetary woes notwithstanding, I do envy Master Geralt his purity of purpose. And on that note, let us return to our pointed acquisitions. We shall require 3 chunks of the aforementioned aconidrate as soon as you are able. I'll get right on that. Shouldn't be too much of a problem. Pretty sure I have all the tomestones I need for that. Chunks of amplifying aconidrate can be obtained from Juberna at the Aetheryte Plaza, as always. Let me guess, these are gonna be 500 apiece, just like I thought they'd be. There you are, 3 of those, and back we go. All right, Geralt, let's get this party started.
Ah, the heat of the furnace has me all sobered up. Let's have them special rocks then.
There you are. There's the rocks. And you want the weapons too.
I reckon that's enough, but there's one other thing that's been bothering me. Was Rowena there at the Mayon? I don't rightly remember. Ah, forget it. Let's get his lordship over here before I lose my will to forge again.
Shine me up something really special. Now for the finishing touch. The Maxima Manderville Oral. Yeah, I just mushmouthed that one horribly. Before we can finalize the mixture, however, you must tell us how you wish your weaponry to serve you in battle. The ratio of the coating's ingredients will greatly influence the armament's various qualities, so think carefully how you give us your answer. Oh, adjust the attributes. Learn about them. What do we got? You can choose 3 attributes to add to your newly augmented Manderville weaponry. One of these will be set to a lower value than the other 2. Once you have adjusted the values to your liking, select Confirm to finalize your decision. Resetting will require an additional chunk of amplifying aconidrate, so consider your choices carefully. Oh, we can reset them. That's cool. All right. What do we want? Crit? Determination, skill speed, and tenacity. Okay, so I can take 4 of these. So I want crit. I want determination. And I guess we'll take tenacity? Yeah, we'll take tenacity. Understood. Your wish is our command. I gotta say the process of doing this is much simpler than it used to be, because holy cow, it used to be you had to set these things one stat at a time. Ooh. I like. And 'tis done. You're holding the result of undying devotion to craft and excellence. A majestic Manderville sword and shield. Oh, I could definitely get used to these. Had you not so bravely confessed your grievances that evening, I dare say this degree of collaborative work would have remained unattainable. Yeah, well, the memories are might fuzzy on that score, but I'll take me victories where I can get them. As always, Dekumon, should you wish to enhance other Manderville weapons in your possession, you need only say the word. My diligent retainer is at your service. Ahem, not Godward. Though it shames me to admit, the expertise necessary to manufacture the Maxim Manderville oil is beyond my limited alchemical knowledge. Ah, don't look at me. I can mix magic potions I'd have grown my hair back long ago. I am aware it would prove an insurmountable feat for you as well, which is why I've employed a master alchemist. And he doesn't wear clothes either. Actually, more clothes than I expected. Huh. Bloody odd-tasting clothes, but at least he's wearing some this time. Our newest addition to the House of Manderville retinue will assist with further augmentations and oversee the preparations of oils. It will also be available to readjust your weapon's properties, should you but bring him the required quantity of aconitrate. This has been a monumental step forward, my friends. Yet one stage remains, and the Manderville weaponry's evolution can be considered complete. Ah, dang, I knew you was leading up to that. Let me guess, we're to sit here in breathless bleeding anticipation while you sort out what comes next. Precisely! Preparing the process is likely to be a lengthy endeavor, so I do suggest you continue breathing. The final step is upon us, Dekumon. Pray indulge this ambition of mine one last time. Don't worry about it. It'll be a while, I know. And with that, I have me a fancy schmancy new weapon. Manderville weapon readjustments are now available from the House Manderville Alchemist. Nice. Collect the single required chunk and equip the weapon you wish to readjust. There we are. Now, let's see what these look like properly. They are 645 weapons. And I like how those look. That is nice. That is so cool looking. Alright guys, that's gonna be it for this one. We're all caught up again. Now we gotta wait. If you've enjoyed this, please leave a like and favorite, and subscribe to join me for more Eorzean adventures. And as always, I'll see you in the next video. See you in patch 6.5.